Hi everyone. This is a belated blog post. Happy New Year. I know I'm like a week late, and a belated Christmas and all those holiday spirits greetings of the season. I'm glad to be back, and more than anything I feel mentally refreshed because this trip going home was much needed. It's one of those things, you know, I knew that I wanted to go home, but you know, I didn't really have a plan because I know I'm not buying my own ticket. I can't really afford that. And at the last minute an opportunity came up with my mom, and although it was a week only, my mom felt I really deserved it after working so hard. This year has been really tough as far as like locking down a job and other hustles that I was trying to do, my own projects on the side. And so going home, although it was a short trip and it was packed with fun and stress, you know, like I went to Zimbabwe and South Africa in the space of 7 days and came back to work like Monday morning, fresh and ready to go. So this is my first weekend actually sitting home from that trip, and it's been great so far. I got to see, not everyone that I wanted to see, but the people that I did see, I haven't seen in ages, and some I saw as recently as last year. But it was amazing. It was just amazing. And for everybody who knows, this whole year I've been talking about, oh, I moved back, oh, I'm moving home, I'm moving home. So, I mean, obviously I went and I came back, so I haven't moved home. But it was definitely an important trip to have, to go home and see how things are. And going to Johannesburg, for me at least, was just eye-opening. I knew it was a big city, but I just haven't been there in this kind of mindset where I know that I'm looking for an opportunity to go back. And there is so much waiting to be done, so much to do, and more than anything, so much fun. You know, like it's an urban city, an African city, full of Africanness and, you know, urban metropolitan fast life type of deal. And you know, me being the Afropolitan that I am, that was just the perfect experience for me. And right now, even though I still want to go home, it's just been pushed back a little bit, but that's okay. You know, a good plan is what I need, because I can't just go home blindly. You know, I don't want to be that person who, oh, Lorna, she came back from America and what is she doing now? Nothing. She came back and nobody knows what she was coming to do. No. When I go back, I'm going back with a bang, and y'all gonna hear about me, okay? That's what I want to be sure of. And it was a great way to start the new year. I'm back to this freezing cold. I'm glad to be back, just because I knew, you know, I have something solid to come back for as far as the job, and I'm not really worried about things like that. I can focus on my job as well as other things extracurricular. But yeah, it's been great, and I'm looking forward to a very good 2012. And I hope that all of you, whether you had any resolutions or not, because I know I definitely had no resolutions, but make sure you're good to yourself, first and foremost. If you're not good to yourself as far as health and treating yourself well, other people won't know how to do it, and you won't know how to do it to other people. So yes, I've dedicated, or I will dedicate my 2012 to being good to myself so that I can be good for other people and to other people. And how many days in are we now? 14 days in. Pretty good, and I'm looking forward to the spring and the summer and my next trip home, hopefully in December, which maybe this time 2012 is the year for me to be moving back. Mark my words, 2012, Nosizwe, the Afropolitan, is moving back home. The diaspora reversing the brain drain, because all these discussions about the diaspora, even when I moved back, it was funny. You know, all the conversations I happened to have with my peers, and even with people who are older, like my grandparents' generation, everybody's talking about this, come back, and I feel it, and I have that itch, and I have that motivation.